Hi. Major reflections going on at the moment because I feel like I'm saying goodbye to an old life or an old self because I am currently transforming into the truest version of myself. Anyway, what Spirit was showing me today in regards to closing out the cycle is that was the day that I transformed from being asleep to being awake, pretty much. And because I've always been who I am. There's always been little smidgens of who I am throughout my entire life. People knew who I was before I knew who I was at the end of the day. But the day that I realized that I had kept myself stuck in a cage was the day that I finally got rid of my ex-partner. And I had locked him out of the house because he's a narcissist, first of all. Still is to this day, unfortunately, I'm being told. And I locked the front door of the house, back door of the house, and also my bedroom door. And I remember sitting on my bed, hearing him get into the house, and then heard him outside my door, and all of a sudden he just starts smashing a hole through it. Now, at the time and in normal situations, people would absolutely freak out. However, I remember being so calm and quite literally watching the situation happen in real time, in slow-mo, like it was happening in slow motion. And that's what I do remember, is watching the door just getting smashed in slow motion and watching every single part of his body move. It was just out of it. Anyway, and that was the day that Spirit was showing me, that's enough of this life now. You've learned enough that you've needed to learn. It is time to now switch on your intuitive gifts, start listening to your spirit guides and ancestors, start listening to yourself, because now we have shit to do. Pretty much you have healing to do from not just this situation, but from your life. And that is the day that I, myself, who I am, me, myself, and I started actively healing myself from that day onwards. Now this also, and I just realized this, but this also happened this time, end of November, started December, 2 years ago, exactly. So goodbye and hello, New World.